Certainly. A closure in Python is a function object that has access to variables in its enclosing lexical scope, even when the function is executed outside that scope. Closures allow you to encapsulate behavior and maintain state without using global variables. Understanding closures in Python. To understand closures, let's first look at nested functions. A nested function is a function defined inside another function. A closure occurs when a nested function captures the local variables of the outer function. Key concepts: 1. Nested functions defined within other functions. Free variables that are not bound to a value in the local scope of the function but are accessible due to the closure. State retention closures can retain the state of variables even after the outer function has finished executing. Creating a closure. Here's a step-by-step guide to creating a closure in Python. 1. Define an outer function that includes a variable you want to retain. Define an inner nested function that uses the variable from the outer function. Return the inner function from the outer function. Code example. Let's look at an example that demonstrates how closures work. Outer function make multiplier factor. This function takes a parameter factor and defines an inner function multiplier x. Inner function multiplier x. This function takes a parameter x and returns the product of x and factor, which is defined in the outer function. Returning the inner function, the outer function returns the inner function multiplier, creating a closure that retains the value of factor. Creating closure instances. When you call make multiplier 3, it returns a new function multiply by 3 that has factor set to 3. Similarly, make multiplier 5 returns multiply by 5 with factor set to 5. Benefits of using closures. 1. Encapsulation. You can hide variables and functions from the outer scope. Stateful functions. Closures can maintain state across function calls. Cleaner code helps in creating cleaner and more organized code, especially in functional programming. Conclusion. Closures are a powerful feature in Python that allows for more modular and maintainable code. They are useful in scenarios such as creating decorators, managing state, and more complex functional programming patterns. Feel free to experiment with the example provided and try creating your own closures for different use cases.